started only at age 42, okay? And I ran for, let's say, 30 years. So I piled up experience, a lot of activity in this field. Now, of course, I'm over the hill. I'm at an age where I can't undertake a marathon. Although I recently ran an 11K race in Waterville, of which I did 10K, and then somebody gave me a ride on his motorcycle to the finish line, and I was awarded a prize for being the last finisher. And but I'm not embarrassed by that, because everybody running in front of me was a lot younger than me, so I didn't feel worried about it. Throughout my career, I've generally run at a reasonable rate for the age I was, and seldom was I a speedster. Okay, I never gained any considerable speed for my running, but I was an endurance runner, and so I was able to continue and complete every one of the marathons that I ran. When I came actually I moved to Waterville to have a post as an advisor at the Champlain Regional College, which I did for 20 years thereafter, and then retired. When I got there, I said, I need to do something to keep physically active. Every lunchtime, I would go, and usually I ran with a female colleague who had herself done 2 marathons. Okay, and in the course of our repeatedly going for runs together of 10K or 15, then she conned me into running a marathon. So I went to that first marathon, and from then on I was hooked. So I went on to do that marathons with regularity, 2 a year, about sometimes 3, and in varied locations. I ran the New York City Marathon 18 times. I ran the Marathon des Deux Rives in Quebec City 10 times, and I was one of only 10 people who did that. I have been the Marathon de Rome in Italy, okay? Because that was a famous marathon, and I took a 2-week vacation, and we included the marathon. And that was quite an experience, running through that ancient city. And that was an experience, and an important one. I would also note that I really like to run a marathon in California, which is off the coast of Southern California on an island, and there's a mountain in the middle of it. And so that particular marathon is a very demanding one, because it's on sort of rocky trail, and it's all uphill and then all downhill and that sort of thing. And so that was quite an experience as well. I would have to say that my favorite one was the New York City Marathon. And one of the things that runners do once they become devoted is they want to qualify for the Marathon de Boston. Finalement, j'ai qualifié pour Boston, and then so I ran it the year beyond that. So I have a certificate that attests to the fact that I ran that marathon. And along the way, of course, I would have varying results, and in one case, the Ottawa Marathon, I came in first among the category of men 65 and above. I've done one particular marathon in the springtime is in Vermont, and and I've run that one twice or three times, along with my daughter, because she's become a marathoner, because she was doing local runs like half marathons and 10Ks and things like that. And she wanted something more challenging, and so she wanted to sign up for that. And I said, okay, I'll go with you. And as I said, that was a very communal kind of experience. A lot of fun. Oh, and my son was when my wife and I were going to run the marathon. He didn't announce to us. He was a student at McGill at the time. And he didn't tell us that he was in training for anything, So we went, we ran, and we were in the assembly area afterwards, having a soft drink or beer or whatever. And he came up and held up his medal for having completed the marathon, and that was a thrill for us as parents. I think that I appreciate very much how people become addicted to running, and passionate about it, and so and that's the way I am, and the way that many others that I've known have been. So that's a warm part of it, as well as the geographical thing, having seen country that is very much unlike other places. I've run in 90-degree temperature, and I've also run in freezing temperature. I've done a New York marathon when it was like 10 below. But by and large, I was in the hoi polloi of the people who are just running, and they do it because they want to, And I've always found that running is, for me, as an outdoor activity, marvelous, because you have the sky above you, and you have the territory surrounding the route that you're running, and you have the exercise, and that's all very good.